The girl who returned from her burial. In the quiet town of Obako, there's a rule: never attend a burial if the corpse smiles. Ridiculous, right? Well, that was what 17 years old Ozuamaka thought too, until it happened at her own funeral. You heard right, her own funeral. Let me tell you how. Ozuamaka was declared dead on a Tuesday morning. Her parents said she stopped breathing at 2:48 a.m. No sickness, no accident, no reason, just gone. The doctor confirmed it. She was buried 48 hours later, in a white lace dress she never liked, inside a casket she didn't choose. But here's the twist: she wasn't dead. She was stuck between the words, a state the villagers call Ije Aya, a soul paused, not past. And the morning during her funeral, someone noticed something strange. Her lips coiled, slightly, almost like a smirk. The pastor paused. The crowd gasped. Her mother screamed, "She smiled! She smiled! Please, no!" But it was too late. The ground cracked. Her casket shook, and with dust, noise, and fear, Ozuamaka woke up, climbed out, and asked calmly, "Why are you all crying?" Everyone ran. Everyone except a small blind boy named Ebuka, who kindly walked to her, touched her hand, and said, "You are not done yet. You still have work." No one could explain what happened. The hospital ran 15 tests. Nothing was wrong. She wasn't sick. She had no memory of pain, only a strange whisper in the dark: "Choose, stay or return." And she returned. From that day, Ozuamaka could hear things. Not ghosts, not spirits, but the fears of people. You heard right, people's fears. When a man laughed too loud, she heard the fear behind it. "I will lose everything by December." When her teacher scolded her harshly, she heard, "I am not good enough. I'm faking this job." She began to write these fears in a red notebook, and beside each one, she wrote a bold message of hope. She started reading them aloud in school, at the market, in the town hall, on radio. Soon, the whole town was listening to the girl who returned from her burial. But the real twist: that blind boy, Emeka, the only one who didn't run, he disappeared the next day. No one knew where he came from. No family, no school record, no history. Just vanished. Some say he was an angel. Some say he was her second chance in human form. But Ozuamaka, she doesn't explain. She just says, some of us are buried by expectations, buried by fear, buried while still breathing. But if you are listening to this, it means it is not too late to come back. Dig yourself out. You are not done yet. They buried her. Wrapped in her white lace, lowered her into the ground, and everyone moved on. But what they didn't know was that destiny doesn't obey death. See, life has a way of putting final footstops where there was only meant to be a pause. So, maybe the world told you it's over, that your time has passed, that your mistake was too big, that your voice is not loud enough, that your dreams are ridiculous, but you're still breathing, and that means you are not done yet. Uzuamaka came back not because she was powerful, but because she chose to listen while the world was silent. She came back because her purpose wasn't finished, and neither is yours. They may bury you in doubt, wrap you in fear, cover you with shame, and tell you this is how the story ends. But you don't have to stay buried. Your resurrection might not look dramatic. It might not be lightning and thunder. It might just be you, getting up one more time, applying again, starting again, believing again. It might just be a whisper inside that says, and if you are still here, then God is not finished. The world has not seen your last chapter, and the story they thought was over is just now the beginning. So rise, even if you're tired, even if you're scared, even if no one believes you. Rise anyway, because buried things can bloom too.